let me start the record. Okay. So once again, I record all the classes and upload on my YouTube channels. So if you miss anything, any class, okay, you can just search my YouTube channel and find it and watch it. Then you'll be fine. Okay? All right. How are you, everyone? So everyone's here? All right, great. Thank you, Evan, Erica. All right, good. All right. It seems that we are ready to go forward. Okay, to go forward. Okay. So in the last time, we talked about two papers the last week. All right. So CVC and VC and NIHFX. Okay. So it's done. All right. So we talked about some papers. We had a chance to taste what actual researchers are doing. Okay, in this field. Okay. And this time, today, we're gonna start the new chapter. So chapter 1. Okay, this is the first chapter. So in this chapter, we're gonna talk about the definition of a strategy. Very fundamental things. The definition of strategy. All right, strategy management. And also, we're gonna talk about competitive advantage. Okay. So two things: strategy management and competitive advantages. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Okay. So very definitional things. Okay. Very easy topic, easy to understand. All right, easy to understand conceptually, but it's not easy to apply. Okay, to achieve a better performance. Okay, but we're gonna talk about that. Okay, so the first chapter is strategy management and creating competitive advantage. Okay, so we talked about strategy, right, at the very beginning of the semester. Okay, then we didn't talk about competitive advantage. Okay, what is a competitive advantage? How do you define? What is it? What is it? Competitive advantage. All right, anyone? What is a competitive advantage? So we are going to talk about that. Okay. We're here to talk about it. What is a competitive advantage in your language? Please tell us.
Did you say competitive advantage?
Yes. What is that?
It's just something that allows a company to produce better goods or services than other companies.
All right. Better goods and services. So services is a better goods and services. It's about performance. Okay. It's about performance. All right. And Tanner says a firm's capability to overcome the competition for forces of its competitors. All right. Okay. So both answers are great. Both answers are great. Oh, better goods and services. Better. Okay. It is okay, compared with competitors. Okay. Tanner says competitive forces of its competitors over it. So compare with your competitors, you are doing better than them. This is competitive advantage. Okay. This is competitive advantage. Okay. No, we didn't have the quiz yet. Okay. So competitive advantage is a relative concept. Okay. So doing better than others. Okay. This is competitive advantage. All right. So we are going to talk about this competitive advantage a little bit more. That's it. That is all about chapter 1, strategy management and competitive advantage. So very simple topic. Okay. All right. So I have some announcements. All right. Teams. Okay. Team is very, very important in your performance. Okay. Throughout the semester, because most jobs are done by teams. Okay. So I uploaded okay, the list of teams on Canvas. So you just make sure you are in a team. If your name is not in a team, okay, any team, please let me know immediately. Okay, please let me know immediately. Okay, and caption simulations. Caption simulations. I already set up caption simulation for you. So when you register, you can find my course by my name or industry ID or title of the course. Okay, so you can use anything. All right, any of these. Okay? And your teams. Okay, in the caption, there are specific team names. Okay, so team one, you are Andrew. Okay, so your team name is Andrew. Team two, you're Baldwin. Huh? Team three, you're Chester. Team four, Dippy. Team five, Airy. Okay, Airy. So you don't need about fairies. Okay. All right. So you have your own team when you register yourself. Okay, you can assign yourself into your team. All right. Okay. All right. Any question? No, not yet. Okay. I don't talk about keys yet. Okay. So you will have enough time to have a quiz, so don't worry about it. Okay. So teams, caption simulations. Any question? Okay. All right then. Okay. Let's try one quiz. Okay. So you go ahead. All right. You go ahead. Okay. You go ahead. Your canvas. Oops. No. Okay. Okay. So you go ahead. Go to canvas, and there is a woman quiz. Okay. Chapter 1 woman quiz. It's available right now. It is originally due at 12:10, but you can start right now. I will give you how many minutes? About like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm not sure at this time, but uh, probably okay. Let's try 10 minutes. So right now is 8, so 18. Probably you won't need 10 minutes, but okay. First, please take the quiz. Please take the quiz. Okay. I just give you the enough time, but probably you won't need all of this time. Yeah. 12, 18, probably 5 minutes. It crosses at 12:18 right now. All right, great, great. All right, Sam's done, Maggie's done. All right. 10 is done. All right, I think most students are done. Okay, so anyone needs more time? I'm not done yet. Please let me know. I need more time. Please let me know. Okay. All right. So no one. So probably we can take 10 minutes. Okay. 10 minutes will be enough. All right. So it seems that everyone's done. So we're gonna discuss the warmer keys. The first chapter warmer keys. Okay. So let's talk about that. The first one. Strategy management consists of analysis, decisions, and actions an organization takes in order to create and sustain competitive advantage. So true or false? You can type it, you can say whatever, okay? Number one, it's true, right? It's true, okay? This is the definition of strategy management. Analysis, decisions, actions. We talked about that actually. This is, okay? Environments, formulation, and implementation of strategy, all right? In order to what? Create and sustain competitive advantage. So competitive advantage is doing better than others. Doing better than others. Okay. So why do we care about strategy management? I want to do better than others. Performance things. Okay. So that's great. Number two, strategy management is concerned with the analysis of strategic goals as stated in the vision, mission, and strategic objectives of a firm. It's true or false? Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay. There are some components in strategy management, okay, with the strategic goals. This question is talk about vision, mission, okay, and strategic objectives. How do you distinguish this? Vision, mission, and strategic objectives of a firm. And sometimes it is not clearly distinguished. So how do you distinguish this? Vision, mission, and strategic objectives. Anyone? Just can start. What is the vision? How do you, what are the difference between vision and mission?
A vision is something that you envision for what the company's gonna look like in the future, where a mission is what you actually put into place to achieve that mission.
All right, great, great. So vision is about future thing. So what do you want to be? Okay. So your organization. So what do you want it to be? Okay. What do you want to be? This is a vision, and mission is what you are. What you are. So we can distinguish vision, mission simply like this. Okay, simply like this. But many corporations and many organizations actually confused about this. And strategic objectives of firm is a little bit more specific. Okay, a little bit more specific. How to achieve this vision. All right. Then strategic objectives is a big plan. Right. These are strategic objectives. Okay. Great, great, Jack. All right. Thank you so much. Number three. Management innovations such as total quality, just-in-time, benchmarking, business process re-engineering, and outsourcing. So you are familiar with this, right? Total quality, just-in-time, benchmarking, and re-engineering, outsourcing, something like that. probably you learned this practice in your operation management class, okay? But not enough for building sustainable competitive advantage. True or false? That's true. All right, Carson says it's true. Why, Carson? Why these things are not enough to achieve competitive advantage? They're good, but that's not separate you from your competition. Okay, all right, it's a good answer. It's a great answer. So it is very easy to imitate it. All right, it's very easy to imitate total quality just in time. These are just a practice. Okay, so competitors, your competitors just can employ this one too. Then there's no differentiation between you and your competitors. Okay, Carson, thank you. And also, we say these practice are like operations, not strategy. That means it's focused on short-term productivity, right? Okay. So, traditionally, actually, people are distinguished between tactics and strategy, right? Tactics and strategy. Both have common goal: win the war, okay? Win the game, all right? But tactics are a little bit more specific, and also is a short-term focus, okay? And strategy is long-term focus, all right? So it's an overall plan, all right? And tactic is very specific plan and short-term. Okay, so distinguish this, tactics and strategy. Make sense? Okay, so the things we talk about, this total quality, just in time, benchmarking, or something like this, operation things are tactics, right? So tactics are not enough to achieve competitive advantage. We need a strategy too. Short term, long term, all right? And combine it, so you have competitive advantage. All right, great, good, very smoothly going. All right, that's nice. Number 4, strategy management is only concerned with the short-term perspective. It's not true. It's false, right? It's false. Okay, we talked about that. Okay, number 5. The final realized strategy of fund is a combination of deliberate and emergent strategies. True or false? Yes, it's true. Okay. So this, think about that. Okay. Your environments are always changing. All right. There are many types of environments. Your environments are changing. So you have a plan, you have a strategy at the original point, but your environments are changing, your competitions are changing, and your organizations are changing. So there are some emergent strategies. Okay? Emergent strategies. You have original strategy, you go step by step, but you have also emergent strategy at this step. Okay? Then you can just think about this. Which one is better? Then, okay, the emergent strategy is better, then you can change it. All right. This is the dynamics of strategy. All right. So your strategy is dynamic. It's a long-term focus, but it's always dynamic. Okay? All right. So your strategy is not static. It's a process. Okay? It's always changing. Okay? You're always changing. You will practice this dynamics of strategy in your simulation too. Okay? You have 7 rounds, the regular competition rounds in your simulations. Okay? So first round in the simulation, okay? First round, you have your own strategy and you implement this strategy in the simulation. Then you will see your performance, okay? Then if it is working very well, oh, it's good. Then probably you will keep this strategy. But if it's not working very well, then what are you going to do? You're going to change it. Okay? If your strategy is not working very well, okay, you can wait it a little bit more. It depends, but if it's not working very well, then you can change it. This is the dynamics of strategy. All right. So strategy is not static. Okay? Strategy is dynamic. Okay. All right. Number 6. Corporate level strategy addresses how firms compete and outperform their rivals, as well as achieve and sustain competitiveness. It's a little bit tricky. Is it true or false? It's false. Jack says it's false. Okay. Why? Jack, please.
I just started reading in the book where it talks about how, when it talks more so about how corporate level strategy is talking about the firm's portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
So this means what business they should be in and how they manage the businesses within that, I guess, area of business they are in.
Great point. Great point. Okay, exactly. Exactly. So in the following chapters, we are going to talk about 3 levels of strategy. All right, 3 levels of strategy as the Jack pointed out. Okay. So functional level, business level, and corporation level. Okay, functional level is something like your team, R&D team, okay, marketing team, accounting team, something like that. This is functional level. Business level is a business unit. Okay, the combination of functions, okay, and a business unit. Corporation level is a multiple business units. Multiple business units. All right. So, as Jeff pointed out, corporation level strategy is portfolios of business units. Okay? Where to compete, how to balance your business units. Okay? So think about that. For example, GE. GE has a lot, many business units. GE Capital, GE Electronics, and some other things. Okay? All right, then how to balance, how to organize these business units within the umbrella of GE. This is corporate level strategy. Okay. Business level strategy. Business level strategy is a single business unit. So how to compete? How to compete? So actually, this definition, how to compete, outperform their rivals, okay, as well as achieve competitive advantage, is about business level strategy. Business level strategy. All right. So at this point, I want you to clarify the difference between corporate level strategy and business level strategy. Corporate level, where to compete, organize, balance your business units within the umbrella of your corporation. All right. Business level strategy is how to compete, how to achieve competitive advantage. Okay. Right. Clear? So far so good. Any question? Okay. All right. Then number 7. Entrepreneurial activity aimed at new value creation is not a major engine for economic growth. It's false, right? So we know this. Entrepreneurial activity is very important for our economy. Okay? So many people say, why? Let's talk about that. Why? Why entrepreneurial activity is important? Why not big corporations? Why we take care of entrepreneurial activities? Big corporations, they have a lot of resources. They have a lot of good people. They have, very smart people. Then, okay, they have almost all the resources. They can drive their businesses. Then why we take care of? Why we care of entrepreneurial activity, small firms?
You need it because you have to find places in the market where new value needs to be for the companies. And I mean, you can just become stagnant if you're doing the same thing over and over again if it's not working. And entrepreneurial activity gives them a chance to become effective in that market.
Okay, all right. Good point. Good point. Okay. So new value creation. So big corporations, existing corporations are not good at to create new value creation. That's your point, Jack?
Sorry.
So let me ask this: why new funds? Why small companies are good at new value creation? Why not big corporations, existing corporations? First one, go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry, my mic was being weird. So I think part of it has to do with perhaps you want to like try to find the best way to find your comparative advantage and constantly be looking for ways that you can improve your company and activity that or product. So I think that it's kind of like you're looking for the new value to kind of continually improve, I guess.
Okay, so at that point, why not big corporations?
Is it because? Is it because like bigger corporations already have like their niche or their like their product, I guess, and like smaller corporations or companies are more flexible?
All right, so big corporations already have their niche, so they are not flexible. Okay, so that can be one reason. Okay, there's a more important reason I want to talk about. Anyone else? Sam, go ahead.
The bigger companies, they don't have to innovate really. I mean, they do, but entrepreneurs, they have to innovate in order to gain a competitive advantage to compete with the bigger companies.
Why big corporations? They don't have to be innovative.
They already have a strong hold on the market, and entrepreneurs are just starting up and trying to enter the market.
All right, great answer. All right, great point. Good point. Okay, Sam, thank you. All right. So there are many reasons. Okay, why not big corporations? But think about that, big corporations. Okay? Something like Microsoft, right? They already have the market. All right, they already have the market. They already have revenue. They already have profits. Okay? They can just sustain their competitive advantage if there's no change in the market. Okay? So why? Why they want to change? They want to keep that status in the market. They don't want to change anything. Right? They don't want to change anything. Okay? No change. They are, well off, being off very well. Good. Why they do want to change? Okay, but entrepreneurial companies, small companies are different. If they cannot have a niche in the market, all right, then they cannot survive. That's why they have to be innovative to create the niche. All right, that is the point in this question. Okay, so for example, Microsoft, all right, they are very good at purchasing. They are very good at buying some external technologies, very innovative technologies. Okay, then what is their strategy to keep this technology? Sometimes they use it, but sometimes they just discard. Okay, put it in the bag. Okay, put it in the bag. Nobody cannot see it. Nobody cannot see this technology because I don't want to change. Okay. I want to have, this market, the current market, as long as possible. Okay, that is the problem of the existing big corporations. In terms of the economic growth, then we need some other players who are desperate to be innovative. These are entrepreneurial companies, small companies. Okay? All right. Number 8. Stakeholders make various claims on a company. Their interest must be taken into account in the strategic process. Yes, it's true. All right? Stakeholders, everyone can be a stakeholders. So how to organize and how to balance the interest of stakeholders, that is a key factor to be successful in your business, to have a competitive advantage. That is stakeholder management perspective. Stakeholder management perspective. Okay. So we've done the first one, please. How was it? All right. Okay. So we already talked about most topics in chapter 1. Okay. So we just sum up. Okay. Do some class activities and just sum up. That's it. Then we done chapter 1. Okay. So this is how the work is working in this class. Okay. So let's move. Okay, great. Good job. I love your job. All right. Then, okay. So this chapter, the learning objectives are definition of strategy management. Okay, we talked about this already. And strategy management process, we talked about this. And 3 activities, right? We talked about this too, the one of these. And stakeholders. And some other topics, we're gonna talk about this, and empowerment, and this thing, something like that. So we're gonna sum up. That's it. We are here, the first chapter. Introduction of analyzing, strategy management. Okay. So this is your class activity today. Okay. So you are already read the case, right? Rens and. Okay. Rens and case. So this is a clothing company, right? Apparel company. Actually, I was very loyal family of this company. Okay. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, probably. Okay. But not now. Okay. So we're gonna talk about this. Okay. So your team will talk about this lens end. Okay. There are 2 questions. Okay. So you share the answers. With your team. Then afterwards, we are going to discuss these questions as a whole group. Okay. So now it's at 12:37. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes again. All right. 10 minutes. 10 minutes will be okay. All right. So one keys, I gave you 10 minutes, and this time I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Okay. So breakout rooms. I create breakout rooms, 5 rooms, and 10 minutes. And please go ahead in the breakout room to meet your team. Then discuss these 2 questions. I'm going to mute my microphone, but I will be here. So if you have any question or concern, just let me know. I will be here.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so everyone see here? All right. So how was the discussion? 10 minutes to be defined? 10 minutes. It's okay? All right, so one case 10 minutes, okay. Then the chapter case 10 minutes. All right, great. So I'm gonna keep 10 minutes each. Okay. So it's almost done, right? The time is almost over. So okay. So I'm gonna keep this time frame. All right, 10 minutes each, one case and the chapter case. Okay. So the time is almost over. So we don't have enough time to talk about this as a whole group. Okay. So we are continue this case. We are gonna continue this case for the Wednesday. All right, Wednesday. We are gonna briefly talk about this case. Okay. Then we sum up. We sum up the chapter one textbook. Okay. Then that's it. So chapter one will be done like that, and then we're gonna move to chapter two. So on Wednesday we're gonna start chapter two. So your job should be you read the chapter 2 in advance, okay? Then you submit the chapter case in advance, okay? Then we are start new chapter 2 on Wednesday. For Wednesday, any question? Any comment? Please let me know if you have any question, concerns at this point before we going. Okay, all right. No. Okay, said great. All right, then this is pretty much about today. So I will see you on Wednesday. You're free to go. You did a great job today. All right, you did a great job today. Come, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Dr. King.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Erica.
I was just saying thank you and bye.
All right, thank you so much. You did a great job.
Thank you.
All right.
You are currently the only person in this conference.